Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today you got the car man, and hey, did my little daughter just swing by the back, or was she in the shot at all? Alright, so anyway, that was my daughter who did a quick cameo. Way to go. Alright, so today we're going to be discussing something that just keeps coming up and up and up and up, and so let me just kind of address it head on. And people are like, hey, what polisher do you endorse? Do you want a dual action? Do you just want a straight polisher? What's the deal? I mean, is the Harbor Freight a good one? Do you need to get one from Home Depot, Sears, blah? And the questions just keep rolling. So let me explain to you what you're expecting in a polisher, and then you'll make up your mind about what's the right polisher for you. Now, I personally do not like the Drill Master, aka Harbor Freight version, even though it's only 30 bucks. And one would presumably think it would work or do a halfway decent job, depending on its application. But if you're going to do anything serious at all, it can cause you 5 times the amount of work that it would take to do it right with the right equipment. Now, one thing that you're really going to be keying on whenever you're buying a polisher is the RPMs. Can you see that, camera?
Yep.
Okay, as you notice, I'm down at 600, and the reason is the chemicals you use are designed to be used just like sandpaper. So it's not important for me to be able to do 3,000, 6,000 RPMs with sandpaper, because the chemical has already got the grit in and it's already cutting the paint. So what I need to be able to do is go as slow as humanly possible on a lot of applications, and then build my speed depending on the head that I'm using. Like if you're using this wool cloth right here, you do not want to cut at 3,000 RPM, or you don't want to have something that jumps RPMs all over the place. You want something that will go as fast as you want it to, when you want it to. Just like your car. When you hit the gas at a certain speed, that's where you want it. Same thing with a polisher. Now, the difference between a DeWalt and most of them is the amount of torque that this thing has is you're not going to slow it down, but you can use the pressure to do the work for you, or you can back off. But if I apply pressure on a cheap one, it's going to kill the head and just burn out the paint. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, 600 RPMs is pretty fast, but I'm putting it on here. You hear the motor. I can't slow it down. I mean, as hard as you push it, it's going as fast as it's supposed to. Now, what if I don't want to do 600 RPMs? Because in some applications you want to go a little bit slower. Well, on this particular one, it allows you to go whatever speed you would like to go. And sometimes if you're dealing with real nasty paint and you just want to work that compound in or cutter in, this is all you're really interested in, because you don't want it to heat up, you don't want anything warm, you want to keep it nice and cool. A few other factors to keep in mind. On the cheaper ones, because the motors are just a real, I mean, I guess the insulation around the casing and all that, it just gets extremely, extremely hot. Which, if you're out doing a car, it makes it extremely uncomfortable as far as, you know, where you're going to hold it at and things like that. What other things would be important on it? How the handle's designed, because you keep these in for hours at a time, and you notice the ergonomics on this are just incredible. You're looking for the lockout feature, which holds it. I never actually use it, so if one didn't have it, I wouldn't worry about it. The other thing that's important about a polisher is the handle on it. Even though Harbor Freight does offer a handle, and a lot of the other ones do, but you're looking for that nice, good, thick, durable one, because when you're going up and down on a car, it makes it a lot easier to negotiate and keep it somewhat in perspective of where you're at. What other things would be important on this that I think might be... Oh, big deal. With DeWalt's or your nicer ones, they have the heavy-duty insulation on the cords. These cords right here get so warm and hot, I mean, you'd be like, oh my God, it's going to cause a fire. But, I mean, it never has happened, but you kind of get that in your mind. So, and another thing, this thing, because of the range of motion on the motor, look at this thing. It goes from 600... Now we're at 22, 3,000. So she maxes out right there at 3,500. And it's a straight 3,500 RPM. I mean, if you sit this on a car, you're going to be twisting around 3,500 RPMs, period. Alright, so let's discuss what you don't want. Alright, this should be easy enough. Oh yeah. Another factor that may change your mind is the cost factor. Now, you're going to be like, dude, you're crazy, you're crazy, you're crazy. The DeWalt's are a couple $100. You can box how much? 205. Okay, they're about $250. But here's the cost to it. How many times do you replace a cheap one while you're still using the good one? That's really the question that comes into factor here. Up front, your cost is higher on the DeWalt or a real nice high-end one, but long term, your cost is going to be a lot more on the $30 ones because you've got paint problems, you've got the machines burning up, costing you time for work, you got all these kind of issues going on. So if I were you, I wouldn't worry about it too much. And sounds like we got some backup here. We got some backup? Yeah, we do. All right, so let's go on to this one right here. Hey, Kale, what's up, buddy? I'm just doing a video. How you doing? Pretty good? All right, cool. Kale says, what's up? It's all good.
Nothing is.
He said what? Nothing. Oh.
Is this because the dog is going? Oh, never mind.
Ah, there we go. There's a clue for the cheap one. Let me grab this head real quick. Yeah, I didn't even think about this, but these heads right here, they got a Velcro backing on them. They're not real thick. And then the DeWalt one you can put on there and spin all day long. This right here just doesn't grab that good. This is a brand new one they replaced to me under warranty, and it just bites. I wouldn't use it. Alright, see if I got you right there. Alright, so remember when I was telling you guys, okay, how far can you turn it down? Well, this one right here only goes down to 1,000 RPMs, which is ridiculously high for professional polishing. But did y'all see that? It doesn't move. So there you go. It will come out, but I can hold it down. The other thing you got is it starts cycling up. You hear how it took off real hard? And a lot of times it will just start cycling back up. It'll go from 1,000 to 2,000 to 1,200 to 800 to 1,000. Then it won't work. And anyway, it's a real big pain. These right here get really, really hot. The cords get hot. And consistency is the key name of the game when you're trying to get a really bright shine on a car, right? Right. Yes, that's right. So what am I telling you at the end of this video? I'm just saying, hey, look, dude. Sorry, you might be a girl. So whoever you are out there trying to buy a polisher, get one that you can slowly feed the RPMs to, that can handle the pressure, because a lot of times you're working with your arm pressure to push into whatever you're trying to polish or cut. Get one that just won't get hot. You know, it's got a nice, good feel for you. You don't have to step all the way up to $250, but you want one that will give you a little bit of range that you can count on for multiple times. If you're just a guy at home, going to polish your own car, all right, could you get away with the $30 one?
Yeah, you can do it once a year.
You know, yeah, if you're just doing once a year and you don't really have paint work to do, you're just trying to maintain a car, I think you can get by with a $30 one. If you are a car dealer flipping cars or a detailer, don't even think about it. It ain't even in the cards. You'll burn it up so fast, and I think their warranty is they replace one and then you're back to buying a new one, right?
That's 3 years warranty.
Okay, guys, I'm introducing the camera guy right now. Y'all haven't heard of him yet. His name is Blake. What's up, Blake?
How's it going?
Blake's going to be, he's one of them crazy kids from Florida, man. He's going to be talking about, he's going to get a little channel going on about his kayaking experiences. This crazy guy, man, he jumps out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico with a string catching fish as big as his boat, and I guess he calls that fun, and that's just what he does, right, Blake?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to beat. Big fish, little boat.
Yeah, big fish, little boat. I mean, you gotta say that's into sportsmanship. He doesn't. The only thing he can paddle out. He can't hit the gas unless it's in the paddle, right?
Right.
That's gonna be pretty cool. Anyway, guys, we'll be doing a little intro on him, showing some of his clips. It's pretty cool stuff. Support our troops. Homefront Hugs. We do it all the time. It takes a few minutes to go to their site and tell them what's up. Military always that are deployed. Matter of fact, Blake's in a military family. It's always nice to get something from home, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's really cool. And support Jennifer if you get a chance to. She needs your vote. She's going to Vegas, but she's going to win it and bring it home. Anyway, none but love from the car man. We'll see you on the next go around.